Hello, Carnage Cravers. Welcome back to Carnage Corner. I am Ken Carnage, and welcome to another audio-only version of Carnage Corner. So, the Power Rangers. Now, before you turn me off, before you hear the words Power Rangers and just turn me off, they are making a brand new reboot of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is why I'm bringing this up. The first trailer dropped, and I'm going to come out and say that the new generation, the kids today, are going to love this no problem. It's my generation that's going to be a pain in the ass. My generation, to give you an idea, is I was in the sweet spot for Power Rangers, if you will. I was all about 5 years old when when the original season 1 hit the airwaves. So, needless to say, I grew up with it. In all of its wonderful, horrible, camp, and unnecessary dialogue. I will never be able to explain to you why the old TV show felt the need for everybody to have something to say before the Megazord is formed. Never made much sense, and it wasn't very long after the age of 5 that I started wondering why people were saying so many unnecessary things in the show. That being said, there were a few things that the show got right. And, that was relationships between characters and character building and really like making a through line. If you stopped paying attention to Power Rangers at a certain point, you may not realize that there's pretty much a through line through every season, all like 20 something of them. Now, before you judge me for being an adult who has seen every episode of Power Rangers, bear in mind I have young kids. They like Power Rangers, so I watch a lot of things that normally as an adult I wouldn't watch. So yes, I've seen quite a lot more than just what I grew up with. But a couple of things I'm not keen on. I really would have liked it if they did this Power Rangers movie and just did it as a sequel. Just picked up. And, you can say that everything happened beforehand. Or if you're going to reboot it with new characters. Reboot it different. Don't call the characters, Zach and Jason and Billy and Kimberly and Trini. Don't call them that. Because, you have an entire generation of kids who grew up on this. Now, despite if you have if you know someone who was around 5, 6, 7, even up to maybe 10 years old in the early to mid 90s, whether they admit to it or not, if you turn on an episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, odds are they're going to sit down and watch it because it's a nostalgia thing. No different than somebody from my father's generation. If they happen to flip through the channels and come across the old Adam West Batman, which was god effing awful, they're still going to watch it. Because there's a nostalgia there. It's the same reason why I can sit here and tell you that I will still sit and watch Batman forever. Not because it's good, but because I was a child when I first saw it, and I loved Batman. You know, I can tell you with all certainty that the film is bad, but there's nostalgia. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and relinquish my grip on logic and let the nostalgic fan, who is rip-roaring pissed, talk to you about the new Power Rangers trailer. Okay, first things first, where the fuck is Tommy? You're rebooting the whole thing, whole new cast of everybody. Where the hell is Tommy? He was the central figurehead in the series. Okay, the most popular character in all of the series. Okay, worn more colors than any other Ranger, been a member of more teams than any other Ranger. Like where the hell is he? You know, I don't quite get it. But hey, listen, it's the first trailer. There could be stuff I'm not seeing yet. Although no information that I have come across at all leads me to believe that he is anywhere to be seen. That being said, another thing that would have been better is if you'd done some sort of reunion type episode, bring back together the members of the original cast, or members of the cast from Mighty Morphin and its 3 seasons. And you could have done this darker, grittier, edgier kind of thing. I mean, you could have done the more adult, more for teenagers Power Rangers with the originals. It actually would work better because we'll remember them. And we'll already have an attachment. We'll already be on board. I mean, have you seen Jason David Frank lately? The guy who played Tommy. Okay. First off, he's an MMA fighter. I want to say 6 amateur, 1 professional fight. He's undefeated. So the guy's legit. He's also, if you're looking for a grittier, different kind of look, try not putting the guy in long sleeves all the time, because he's got sleeves covering his entire arms. He does not look like he belongs in a kids show. Okay, but he definitely would have worked and been able to pull it off in this environment. So it's not like you needed to change things in order to fit with your new gritty tone. No, your actors could pull that off. Okay, if you go back and you watch the Canadian cop show Flashpoint, Amy Jo Johnson kicks some serious ass. Okay, I don't think, and not for nothing, if you had the right script, she might even be willing to come back for it. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Yeah, you're probably not going to get David Yost. So that one would be an issue. And of course, poor Ty, I'll be honest, I don't know how to pronounce her name. She played Trini. She, of course, passed away several years ago in a car accident, so you couldn't get her. But you do also still have the girl who played Aisha. What the hell was her name? Ashley something or other. It doesn't matter. The point is, you did not need to reboot this entire thing. I would venture to say you would have done better business had you not done the reboot, because the fact that you're rebooting everything it's going to leave a lot of people with a bad taste in their mouths. At this point, Other people like me probably would say I'm not going. I am going to end up seeing the film, if for no other reason than I need to do a review on it. But I'm not excited. I'm not looking forward to it. And, I mean, again, I guess I can say I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't foresee a world, I don't foresee a situation where I find myself enjoying this film. And it's a damn shame. Because I've been a fan of the franchise. You know, I was, one of the first 100 or so fans of the franchise. I mean, I was there at the beginning. You know. This being said, the future we cannot foresee. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens, aren't we? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am Ken Carnage. Leave a like, subscribe. Tell me I'm nuts. Tell me a grown man shouldn't be watching Power Rangers. I'll agree with you, but I have children, so I get away with it. So, that being said, I am Ken Carnage. This has been Carnage Corner. Ladies, gentlemen, jobbers of all ages, remember, until next time, Carnage is right around the corner.